Welcome to season 5 of the Real Love, Real Talk podcast. My name is Carmichael. I use he, him pronouns.
My name is Tiaja, and I use she, her pronouns.
And today we will be talking about gender roles and stereotypes.
What stereotypes stand out to you? I feel like some stereotypes about women, talking about how like they should be always home or always working, like at home. They shouldn't leave the house or they should be cooking and stuff like that. I feel like that's stupid because not all women is like that, and they're not always submissive and stuff like that. Next question.
How does society treat you when you act outside of the gender box?
If I was to come outside dressing a certain way or acting a certain way, they might think that I'm gay or that I'm trying to be a man. Wouldn't be true necessarily because I'm not trying to. I just want to act a little different or act,
I feel like if Mel was to dress or act different outside of his gender role, he will be like made fun of or like hated because he's not acting like a male, or because a female's not acting like a female. Just go both ways. So
Why do gender roles exist?
I feel like they exist to separate women and men. Yeah, that's why they exist, and to tell the different characteristics between both of them.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing more to add to it. You basically said what I need to say. How does your race impact your gender? Like being a black man and
Yeah. Well, I would say like a white young male, or like a white male just in general. They'll see like him as someone who can sprout or like do whatever needs to be done.
Man.
Yeah, because of his race, his color. And as a black male, it's like very degrading because of our past and everything that happened, I would say.
Yeah. Like, they just see us as that we can't really do anything and we're not as intelligent as,
Exactly.
White people and stuff like that. So, yeah, I agree.
Do you have to follow the gender roles?
Not if you don't want to, because you are your own body. You are your own person.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, like, if you don't want to follow your own gender roles, then you don't really have to. It's all up to you.
I agree with that. And yeah.
Does social media influence gender roles?
Yeah, I would say yeah. I would say influence in a bad way and a good way.
Honestly, I don't know, because like on Instagram, but I don't really see a lot of people like talk about like women should post this or women should post that or men should post this, men should post that. So I'm not 100% sure, but
Can I question on that? Do you all think that there is content solely for women and content that is solely for men?
yeah.
Describe it.
I feel like on TikTok, if you scroll, you would see like get ready with me's, and they would be like makeup videos or like outfits that they would just show for mostly women, and then there would be like some videos that will just show like hunting videos or something like that. You would know that's for men or that's for women, So I think so.
What about you, Tom?
I agree with what she's saying, because why would male be interested in makeup and stuff like that? But you are your own person, so I can't tell you what to do.
What are examples of content that you think mainly men, you see like mainly men as the creator of?
Probably like basketball, football, stuff like that.
Them car videos.
Car videos, yeah.
A man do a get ready with me video?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Never seen that before.
Yes.
Do you think the comments are the same under a male get ready with me video versus a female get ready with me video?
Is the male like is he, what's that word, like is he seeing himself as a male or is he trying to be a female?
No, he's like seeing himself as a male.
And then he's just getting ready?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean as in like?
Like, you know, there's like workout, like I'm going to the gym.
I feel like that's both though, because I feel like I see a lot of videos with like men, and then I see videos with like women doing their workouts too. So.
But for a heterosexual male,
You were at.
are the comments under his get ready with me video the same if it was a heterosexual male?
I'm not sure.
Do you pay attention to the comments on the videos?
No.
Do you read the comments?
I do, but like I don't remember. I don't really look through like the males get ready, like the comments of the male gets ready with me. I just watch it and then I'll just like scroll past it or like it or something. But then like for the women, I can relate because I can just be like, oh, that outfit's cute, or that that shirt is cute, and I would want to get it too. And most likely she would put it in the comments, and I would just get it from there. But repeat the question.
Do you think they are helpful, as in general?
I don't know how to explain it, but no.
I say so because how would you identify women from men, and like the things that they do or the things that society put on each gender to doing of doing? Responsibilities that men and women have. What do you think about that, Tiaja?
I feel like people put these images over women and men, and they think that that's a ideal person for like certain responsibilities. For like example, for a woman, they might think that women are like submissive, or they just need to be in the house, or they need to cook and clean for like their kids, or they don't have no intelligence, they can't work and stuff like that. And obviously that's not just what women do. They can work, they can get an education, they can learn about different things, they can move away, and they can do a whole bunch of other stuff. So I don't think they should be an ideal image surrounding women and how they should live. But there's certain things that I understand, but at the same time I don't, because I don't see myself as someone that's going to be sitting in the house all day and talking or cooking and cleaning for somebody. I would want to be outside and work.
Exactly. That's understandable, and I'm gonna piggyback off of that with men and their responsibilities of how society sees it, and that would be like being a provider, being a head of household, like just different stuff like that. Being a breadwinner, when like you were saying, females, they might not want to just stay in the crib and do this, that, so they want to get money and get bread. So I feel like the different responsibilities that society sees between men and women are bad.
Being like a young man, like becoming a grown man, do you think people like project you as trying to become assertive or trying to become like a provider for other people, or like your future girlfriend or wife or kids and stuff like that?
Re-ask the question, please.
Like being like someone that's about to be like an adult, or like you being an adult, like do you think people would see you as being like a provider for your future family just because you're a man?
Because I'm a male, yeah, I'll say yes. And I wouldn't only do it because of my gender. I'll do it because I want to do it. I would want to do it. I wouldn't just do it because that's the role that I was given, or whatever the case may be.
Right. And like being a man or like a young man or whatever, do you think like people be like, oh, since you're a boy you can't cry, or like you can't show emotion?
I definitely know people who wouldn't cry, or who finds it hard to cry. I find it hard to cry. I don't know. I can't cry like that. Just I don't know. I can't. It's probably because I haven't did it in a long time, but yeah.
But like, if there was a chance that something happened and it puts you in a position to cry, would you?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't just like cry on a daily, just because I'm mad or like
Upset.
because of anything. Yeah. Our next topic will be about sports. So I would like to ask you, like, have you ever wanted to play sports before?
I wanted to be able to play like basketball and football because of my height, but a lot of people would be like, "Oh, those are boy sports," or like, "You're not strong enough to be playing football. You're gonna get hurt," or like, "Basketball is not a woman's type of sport." But like, obviously, it's still fun and I still find it entertaining. But you know, I couldn't really play it because other people would want to judge me, so I just stuck to volleyball and like soccer and stuff like that.
Understandable. I would say with sports, it is kind of crazy the way the world sees how women can't play sports because of probably their physical appearance, and with male, they are very acceptant with it. That's what I don't understand, though. Like, that's what I don't understand.
I feel like it's dumb because like, it's a sport. It's not like it's some type of like, I'm about to go build a rocket ship or something. Like, it's just me trying to play like just a regular, just play for fun, and people still want to judge you because you're a woman, or you're a girl trying to play like a man's game or something like that. So it's stupid, but
Do you think if women was able to play sports, they would get hurt more than male? Men.
I mean, if it's like, if I'm a girl on a guy's team playing football, then yeah, because they finna tumble me over. Like, they finna try to tackle me. Like, I'm not strong enough to be...
So you'll want it to be mixed? You wouldn't want it to be like girls versus girls? You don't want to see be boring girls versus boring girls?
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't want, like, it to be unfair where the point where I'm fighting someone that's like 10 times bigger than me. That's not what it's gonna be.
It is.
If I'm fighting, so if they know I'm tiny, they can go put someone taller.
It's a sport. They don't care about none of that.
Oh, well, then I'm gonna have to stick with the flag football. Is what I'm gonna have to do. That's what I'm gonna have to do, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, is race impacts on gender roles?
Okay. Like I was saying earlier about white men and black men, of how the world sees
them as men.
Yeah, like as people, I feel like
they would judge us. Not even judge us, but like, what's it called? I think if they seen like two people trying to hire somebody and they see a white guy or a black guy and they think, oh, just because the white guy seems to have like it put together and stuff like that, and the guy just seems, like a black guy just seems like he's regular, he's chilling, but at the same time the black guy could have more education than the white guy and he's just not showing it physically, but mentally it's there. And the white guy, they hire him and he don't know what to do when he gets to the job because they just was just hiring people off the color of their skin, and he really don't know what to do.
Or another stereotype would be like they'll hold white men more accountable for like the time of them showing up early or getting their tasks done more than like black men.
Because they would believe us to be unreliable.
Yeah. But how do you see it for women though? Like a struggle with a white woman and a black woman in like the same predicament.
I feel like when it comes to the job, okay, say for example it was like a nursing job and they see in like a black woman or a white woman, they might believe it to be like, oh, the black women don't know how to take care of it. They might think we're just ghetto and we're not gonna handle them with care or stuff like that. But they might think that the white women are more gentle and more caring and understanding. It's hard to see like how people like judge you as like just being black than being white or being in a certain predicament or job force or like something like that. So I don't really know how to answer that question first.
Do you think there's a specific like job position that usually is predominantly held by white women? I go into, I don't know, like anorexia is like girls that have like the Aritzia face. I don't know if you've heard of that. But well, there's types of retail, for example, that hire in specific profiles. You feel like the majority of like the space that you're in is mainly for like what women?
It could be like any space,
Yeah.
like stores and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I feel like it's a Starbucks. I feel like they don't see a lot of black people in there, especially maybe in like white areas. Not that's bad to say, but like areas that have more white population, they see more like white people in there, so they're not gonna see no black people in a Starbucks because they think that like we don't drink no Starbucks, like we don't drink no coffee, like we don't make coffee. We mostly would be at like Dunkin' Donuts or like a cheaper version because they would think that we cheap, but like because Starbucks is a little expensive, but like you know what I mean, like they just wouldn't see us at no, you know, Starbucks or you know like that. I'd be at Starbucks. I don't know. I love me some Starbucks, but you know that's just that.
I do not go to Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. I
don't drink coffee. I be getting that what's it called, caramel frappuccino. That be hitting. Okay, I don't know what y'all.
I don't know.
That be hitting. I don't like no Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is nasty.
I don't like Dunkin' Donuts either.
So what do you drink?
Nothing. Water.
You lame.
Water.
Like you don't drink no. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, yeah, but with the stereotypes against men and women, like, how do you see that? How do you see like the stereotypes of them being submissive, of them being a housewife, fragile?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier.
What do you think about it?
Personally, I am not a type of person where I would be like, I would want to be stereotyped as a person that's going to be home all the time or like cooking and cleaning, because I'm not cooking. I mean, I will, like, if you're my husband, I'm going to cook and clean, but like at the same time, I'm not going to expect you to think that's my only job. Like, I'm going to have my own money. I'm going to have my own car. I'm going to have like all my stuff on the side. So I'm not like trying to make it seem like I'm stuck on you and like you are my provider, like I'm like my money, my money is your money, like no,
like that's your only priority, which is to cook, clean, and do all that, but that's not what you want. That's
exactly. I would rather have my own stuff, and I would rather have my own like way of living, just in case anything happens I can still provide for myself, because I would still want to provide for myself. I wouldn't want to be taken care of 24/7, because
I agree with that statement. And I say this because like society, like how they see women, it's always like fragile and like they have to be inside. But my perspective is like I would want my significant other to be making money too. I wouldn't want her
like,
to be in the crib.
I would
just,
rather
like,
grow
cooking,
together than just sit in the house.
Because I'm a man too. I like to cook too. You feel me? So why would y'all be stereotypical about that?
Your food good?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
please. It's very good.
Sure.
But yeah,
I would. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to just do that 24/7, and I wouldn't expect a guy to just be like, oh, like I'm providing for you 24/7. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you putting on the table? Because then it's gonna look like I'm just using you. Like you're working mad hard, and I'm just taking all your money, and I'm just cooking for you. Like, that's not a balanced relationship. Like, it's just giving, like, it's weighing off of something else. Like, it's weird. Like, I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't expect my man, or I mean my boyfriend or my significant other to be like responsible for me, because you are not my dad.
The question was who should pay on the first date, and I think I'm not gonna say it depends, but well, it does depend on the person with the idea of going. So yeah, that's what I meant to say. But yeah, it really depends. But some females dependent on the male to pay every single trip, which I don't know or understand the reason why.
Yeah, like they will like ask to go out, and then they would make like the male pay.
Exactly. Like, if you want to go out on a date, we could go on a date. Take me on a date. I'll be a little shy, you feel me? Like, you gotta understand that. But yeah, like, I don't know why they always expect the male to pay on every date.
Because they think they got money.
And like, it's just if we both pay, we both saving money. We both saving together. That's it. Come up. Come up.
We earn it together, save it together, and we eat it together. Come on, like,
Come up.
like that don't make no sense.
Yeah, but.
Please look out for our next episode of the Real Love, Real Talk podcast. Visit us on startstrongBoston.org for more information. Bye. See you guys next time.